friends, thanks for joining me today. Well, I have had an extremely exciting day already, and it is only 11:41 in the morning. So I got up this morning and I was getting ready to make my decaf because when it's cool out, I have decaf coffee, and then as it starts to get warm, which it is now, I switch over to tea. But anyway, I came out to the kitchen to do that, and my daughter came out, and we were, giving good morning greetings to each other, and then she said, "Stop." And I said, "What?" And she said, "There's a mouse." And she pointed, and I looked down on the ground, and there was a mouse. So we spent our morning catching our little tiny mouse, and we did. So first it went under the stove, and I got it out from under there, and then it went under the refrigerator, and I had to make some noise and kind of scare it out of there. And at one point we were kind of taking a break, keeping an eye out, but I was like, I really want to finish making my coffee. And so as I was doing that, it like approached me. It was like a few inches from my feet, but I couldn't move quick enough to get the box to cover it, and I ended up scaring it, so it went back under the refrigerator. And then I said, okay, we have to calm everything down. We have to have like a really calm energy so that it feels calm. Well, then it just stayed under the refrigerator because I had scared it so badly by trying to get it with the box. So it stayed under there for a while, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to make some noise. So while we moved the refrigerator out from the wall, and I was like, oh, it's dusty back here, I'm gonna vacuum. So I figured that would make some noise and scare it. And so it did. It made it a nervous wreck, because mice are already nervous wrecks, and it made it more of a nervous wreck. But it did start to get on the move. So it was kind of moving around, but using the refrigerator as protection. Of course, I would too if I was a mouse. And then so I found a really thin box, because there's not a lot of space under our fridge between the fridge and the floor. So I found this box and I flattened it out, and it was a very thin box, but it was long. It was to hold posters. So I took that and I was kind of sliding that carefully and gently under the refrigerator. And he was not a fast mouse. It was actually quite embarrassing that we hadn't caught him already, because he really wasn't moving very quickly. But so I put the box and I'm moving that around under there, and then we had a box like for UPS or whatever, and then I had a clear empty salad container, and I thought that's the way to do it, because then we can kind of see where he's moving when we're trying to get him. So she took something from her end, and because she was on one side of the fridge and I was on the other, and she kind of started to manipulate her end, and then he started to come towards me. And so I had the salad box, which I could see through, which I think was a really great thing to have. And he just was coming towards me, and I put the box over top of him, and then we slid some paper under it, and cardstock, actually, 2 pieces of cardstock. And then I taped 2 sides just so it wouldn't be flimsy. And then I slid something like something else that was kind of firm under it, but thin, but firm enough so that we could pick them up off the ground. And that's what we did. So then we went out back, and we went through the fence. We have a fence in our yard, and we don't have neighbors in the back. There's just open field and there's like a high school back there, but there's also like field in between. So we walked not quite a quarter mile, but a ways down, and found an area near water, like a creek, and also that was shady. And so we let him go over there. So that was my beginning to my morning, which was wild, because really I had gotten up and thought, I'm gonna have my coffee, have a little breakfast, and then do my video for my 1500 giveaway. So, oh, my sister's calling me. So anyway, guys, that's what you are here to see, is the details about my 1500 giveaway. But I had to share the mouse story because it was wild. So it's quite the way to start a day, for sure. So I have a couple of announcements today, actually, but one of them is my 1500 giveaway. So I have decided that I'm giving away 2 2 gift cards. One is going to be to my Etsy shop, and then the other is going to be to my friend Gwen Offit Designs Etsy shop. And I had messaged her and said, Gwen, I want to do a giveaway from my shop and your shop, and you know, when I pick the winner, then I will go ahead and you know, just get with me and I'll pay their bill and you know, whatever. And she said that she would like to contribute that $25. And I just thought, wow, that's incredibly generous and amazing. And Gwen is generous and amazing. And if you don't know Gwen of Gwen Offit Designs, please go visit her Etsy. We've been following each other ever since I very first started. On Instagram, actually, is where I found her and we found each other. And ever since I started Instagram, which has been about 2 years now, we've followed each other, and she's amazing, and she's very supportive of the crafty community, and the things she makes are stunningly beautiful. So please go check her out. Yes, I'm a crafter and I make my own stuff, but I buy from her shop because I can't make everything. I don't have time to make everything, right? So, oh, if only there was enough hours in the day to make everything. Oh my goodness. So anyway, Gwen is fantastic. So she is contributing that $25 also. This is US, obviously, for shipping, but you know, I don't want to leave my international subscribers out, although I don't have a ton of international, I don't think, but there are some. So I think what I could do in that case is a $25 gift card for Amazon. I've been working hard to restock my shop, and I've got some coffee dyed papers in there of different colors. I have got some fun little things. I just made these. These are, if you're a junk journaler, they are little notepads. They're called scrappy pads. And I made a set of 10. Those are in my shop now. I have a couple of junk journals in there, traveler's notebook, lots of fabric, some lace. What else is in there? You'll have to go check it out and see what's in there, but I am actively stocking it. I've been working on that really hard, and I'm going to continue to work on it until I pull the names, because I want you to have nice selections to choose from. Gwen's shop is always stocked, and it's always great stuff, so you know, that's going to be a lot of fun to go there and check out. If you're the winner, check out what you want. So that's the details. I think what we'll do is I'll probably pick somebody on Wednesday. I think this is going to go out on April 16th, which is a Saturday. And so then I'll maybe do the drawing on Wednesday, provided nothing crazy comes up in my life. Otherwise, we'll back it down. I like, you know, not everybody can watch videos like as soon as they go out. And I appreciate that because I'm one of those people. So I want to give a couple of days for the video to be out there. So this is not sponsored by YouTube at all whatsoever. I will have the YouTube guidelines in my description box. This is my giveaway done by me, designed by me. And also, you need to be 18 years old. Yes, you have to be an adult. And you must be subscribed to my channel. Pretty much those are the rules. If there's any other rules that I think of, I will put those in my description box. Now, don't go anywhere. I have another very exciting announcement to make, but my sister really must want to talk to me today. But before we get into our second announcement, let's say in the comments, you need to say, I'd like to be entered. Oh, and this is 1,500. I hope you know that. I think I mentioned that. Yes, it's 1,500. So say, I'd like to be entered in your giveaway, and then you shall be. So announcement number 2. All right, you guys, this is very exciting. Okay, so you know me and Carol of Carol's Recrafted Boutique are very good friends, and we like to do some collaborations together. And as you know, we started Swap and Glue. If you're out there and you know what Swap and Glue is, but you don't know who started it, I did and Carol did. We did that together when the pandemic first started, and she could not go out and go shopping, so I started sending her stuff because I didn't want her to run out of crafty supplies. So, and she was getting low actually. So that's how Swap and Glue started, and it was a lot of fun, and it's still a lot of fun. So, but just so you know, me and Carol started that. Now, we also do hashtag creating and recrafting, and we do that once a month on the second Monday of each month. And that's an open collaboration. You're welcome to join in. But, my friends, I had messaged Carol and I said, Carol, I have all these fabrics and I really want to send you some. It's been a long time since I sent you a package, so let me know what you would like. And so she said, you know, lightweight cottons, blah, 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 blah. And as I was reading her message, and I was kind of going through my fabrics at the same time, I was kind of doing all this at the same time, and something popped into my head. Get ready, guys. Are you ready for it? Hashtag swap and sew. S-E-W. So a lot of people have been getting into slow stitching. And of course, you guys know I love to work with fabrics and I love to sew with them, and for my junk journals and for tags that I make, and I love fabric. I just love it. And so it popped into my head, swap and sew. So I messaged her and I said, Carol, guess what popped into my head? And so I told her and I said, what do you think? Do you think it's something we should launch? And she was like, yes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna launch it. And we figure what we'll do is, because sewing takes a little bit longer to do. It's not as easy always to put, you know, a sewn project together. We are going to have this every 2 months, and it's going to be just like swap and glue, except it's swap and sew. So you can swap your fabrics with somebody else, and you can hand stitch a project, you can machine sew a project, whatever you want to do, combo, whatever you want to do. That's what this is going to be about. So we hope that some of the slow stitchers out there will kind of get into it and have fun with it, because that's this really hot thing. And now there's more details. Hold on, I have to grab those details. I'll be right back. All right, friends, I got the details. We have 3 dates that we will upload videos on, and that includes you if you are participating. So our first upload will be June 4th. So it gives you plenty of time to get with your partner, and I'll get into that in just a second of how you want to go about doing that. You have plenty of time to get with somebody, swap your fabrics, and do your project. So June 4th will be the first upload. August 6th will be the second upload, and October 8th. So as you remember with Swap and Glue, they picked the stuff, they sent it to you, and you had to create with what they sent you. I love it. I love creating with stuff that is a surprise. It's maybe stuff I've never even worked with, colors I don't even really care for. It really stretches me and pushes me creatively, and I absolutely love it. For some people, it can be a little tense. Don't be tense about it. Just create something. Just have fun with it. Be adventurous, right? So that's what you're going to do. You're not even going to tell them your preferred colors. I mean, they might ask, and maybe you will, but that's not the point of it. The point of it is to get out of our comfort zone, but have fun doing it. Create with whatever fabrics they send you. And you don't have to use all of the fabric that they send you, but you have to use the fabric that they send you. And I think we like to keep it so that you don't grab from your stash and add to it. Like, hopefully they've sent you enough variety that you can use what they've sent. Yes, I said that right. So June 4th, August 6th, October 8th. Now, how are you going to find a partner? Me and Carol will both have a video like this. We will both have a community tab. Now, if you're new to YouTube, when you go to someone's channel, it says videos, playlists, blah, 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 whatever it says right on the top. There's also something that says community. Click on that. That's where we can do posts, right? And we can communicate with each other, but it doesn't have to be inside of a video. It's quicker, it's efficient. So go to either Carol's YouTube community tab or my community tab. Say, for example, in the community tab, hey, because I'll have something up about swap and sew, and find your partner here, something like that. So you go there and you'll say, hey, I want to participate. If anybody would like to exchange with me, please comment here. And they can click on your comment, I believe, and reply to you specifically. Now, if sometimes not everybody's super computer savvy, and if I see two people that want to exchange and they haven't met up, then I can always communicate to both of you about getting together and doing that. If we have an odd number, hey, I'll mail a package out to somebody. Love to do it. Very fun, very exciting. Now, keep it flat mail. It does not have to be expensive. So just cut small pieces and put them in a card, for example, and then you can send that flat mail. I sent a package to Soleil she's Australia, and I wanted to make sure that the fabrics that I sent would go in flat mail. So I had a greeting card, I put her fabric swatches in it, and then I wrapped the lace that I wanted to send her around the card, kind of spread it out so it would stay flat, went through no problem. So this, do it like that, unless you want to spend extra on shipping. But my point of telling you this is that you can do it flat mail and it won't cost you a lot of money. And if I recall correctly, 3 ounces, so you can go up to 3 ounces, should only cost you like 99 cents. It might have gone up now, like to $1.20 or something, but it's not very expensive. So keep that in mind. You don't have to send a big box, right, to send fabric, just, So small pieces are fine, and have fun with it, guys. So that's the second announcement I wanted to make. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Okay, just to say it since I'm here. So this is the first time I am recording face-to-face in my new craft room. Very exciting. I feel like there's good lighting in here. I've got 2 windows, which is great. Well, one's a sliding glass door, it's huge, and then I have a window over on this side. So I feel like the lighting is pretty good in here. My background, I think, is nice. These are the foam tiles that I painted and put up. They're actually ceiling tiles, but I wanted them as a backdrop. So I put them there. My Cricut's behind me. You can see my computer's over here. But that's the only sneak peek I'm going to give you right now. But the room's coming along. I talk about it in just about every video, so you guys are pretty updated. Nothing new. I'm moving in now, so everything's coming in. I'm finding places for everything, finding containers that fit in the cabinets, this, that, the other, yada, yada, yada. But it's coming along. Still don't have my window treatments up. I had hoped last weekend they would go up, and they didn't. But I'm going to really have to finagle getting that worked out and getting those window treatments up. So, and I need help with it. I can't do that part by myself because, I don't know, it just seems hard. I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of things I can do, but that's not something I want to do. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the giveaway or any questions about Swap and Sew, just let me know. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.